regardless if you're going to invest with JWB, if you're going to be owning a portfolio of rental properties and you're going to be buying turnkey rental properties, I want you to make sure that you work with a provider where the management is in-house. And for those of you, maybe if you haven't invested in real estate before, if you haven't owned rental properties before, you might have missed a very important piece of what Kate was saying. It's the fact that your property management is in-house. So regardless if you're going to invest with JWB, if you're going to be owning a portfolio of rental properties and you're going to be buying turnkey rental properties, I want you to make sure that you work with a provider where the management is in-house. It is so crucial.
Yeah.
And the reason is because if you don't, what you're going to open yourself up to is the blame game, right? So unless the person who sold you the house is the same person who's collecting the rent, what you're going to find is that it opens the door for a ton of excuses. And that's not a place that you want to be, especially if you plan on putting maybe a quarter of your portfolio or a third or maybe a half of your overall investments into rental properties. You don't want to have the opportunity for that person who is managing your portfolio to say, well, you know what? I know you said you wanted $1,000 for the rent, but I really think you should get $900. And then you might say, well, that's not what I agreed to when I signed up. And that property manager may say, well, you know, I wasn't there when you bought the house. And you really don't have a direct line of accountability. So absolutely, first nugget of the call is to absolutely make sure that you work with a team who has management in-house, right? The same person who's selling you the property, the rental property, needs to be the same person who is collecting the rent from you.